Hey everybody, 6 o'clock Thursday night. You know what that means. It's time for Cooking with Kathy. Today was, I'm not going to say ugly Christmas sweater day, but it was kind of dress up for your holiday. So here's mine, hat with flashing lights, so that's why I have that on. What's going on, guys? In case anybody doesn't know, my name's Kathy Jones. I'm the executive chef at Second Helpings, and we've been doing holiday-themed cooking shows. So tonight we're going to do baking, which is truly not my forte, but we're going to do it. We're going to have a good time doing it. So how's everybody doing? What's for dinner tonight? Hopefully we're going to eat something besides dessert for dinner tonight. So thanks for hanging out. $5 feeds a family of 4. We have a generous anonymous donor who, if you donate from now through the end of the year, will match your donation. So that's pretty exciting. And again, $5 feeds a family of 4. We're staying extremely busy at Second Helpings, as you can imagine. We're still feeding about 40,000 people a week. Yeah, so it's crazy, but we're happy that we can do it. And I know that everybody, it's crazy time, great time of year, crazy year for it to be a great time of year. So we're going to do a cranberry cheese crumb pie tonight, and then we're also going to do, my mom always called them Chinese New Year's cookies. I know a lot of people call them haystacks or different things like that. So I'm pretty sure Emily's on, and Emily's got the recipes somewhere for us, so I'm excited about that. I was going to bake one of these earlier, but I was running behind. I didn't get home in time, so we're just going to go for it right now, and then we'll have pictures of the final product. What's everybody having for dinner? Anybody out there hanging with me?
We have Kate Thedwell, Tom Hurley.
Hi guys.
Emily.
Emily, awesome. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm cheating a little bit. Instead of doing the flat sheet of dough that we would put on the pie tin, I went ahead and I'm just using a frozen pie crust for this. So you can use either, but that's where if you do have the recipe, it says a sheeted refrigerated pie crust. We're just going to do a little bit different. So we got the oven preheated. I already got that going. Preheated to 375. And again, I'm going to go right off my recipe so I don't confuse anybody or myself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the cream cheese and the condensed milk. I'm going to use this bowl. I couldn't make a decision there. I got the cream cheese softened, so we're going to do cream cheese, condensed milk, and lemon juice. So I made a little change in that also because I like the taste of cranberry and orange. So we're going to do some orange juice in there, but lemon or orange works fine. So I'm going to throw this in here. We're going to put in 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. We went to Newfields last night for Winter Lights. That was part of our holiday party for work since we all can't hang out in a restaurant, and it was really cool. We had a really good time. Of course, the weather was perfect for it, too. So it was the first time we've been, and we really enjoyed it. So if you haven't been, you should go check it out. What's everybody else's favorite holiday dessert goodies? Okay, cream cheese, condensed milk, lemon or orange juice. We got that all in there. And then we're just going to whip it till it's smooth. So I could have used and if you guys have a KitchenAid, that's probably a lot faster. But I'm going to do it this way and see how it turns out. So next week will be the last Cooking with Kathy for a couple of weeks, just because we got holidays falling in there. And we are going to do standing rib roast. So we're going to do a prime rib next week. So I'm excited about that. What's going on, everybody? Everybody's quiet out there tonight. See? It proves my point about baking, right? It's not that big a deal. So.
Surprised more people didn't show up to see it.
I know. It's like a once a year thing.
It's a unicorn.
Yeah, it's a unicorn. So. All right. So we're just whisking away. We started a new CJT class this week at Second Helping. So we've got a total of 9 students. So that's really exciting too. We love it when we got new class, new students in the building. So that's really, the first week is always fun. It's always great to see them come in, and a lot of times they got nerves or they're not sure, and then we see them turn the corner about week 5, and it's pretty awesome. So it's one of our favorite times.
Emily said she's never made them, but they always have Buckeyes.
Oh yeah, I've never made those either. I know you find that to be a surprise, but. All right. I probably should have used the KitchenAid. This will be the longest part of the Cooking with Kathy show tonight. It's hard to get it super smooth, but we're trying. We're going to get there. It's too bad the dogs can't do this. Is everybody ready for the holiday? What's everybody doing different to make it special this year? So.
Terry said their favorite holiday dessert is the Mexican wedding cakes.
Oh, yes.
Lou's mom always made them along with decorated sugar cookies, but they're too lazy to make them.
Yeah, I thought about the Mexican wedding cookies because I like those too. But I think I was with you guys. I was too lazy, so I went with the Chinese New Year cookies. This may be a lumpy.
You could use your immersion blender.
I could. I don't know if it's going to do any better.
Hi, Wendy.
Wendy, hello. How are you?
She showed up for the unicorn.
Yeah.
She's never seen you bake.
Nobody's ever seen me bake.
Including me.
So.
That's not
That's
true.
not
When
true. You've seen me bake.
At one of our restaurants, you made all the desserts.
I did. Don't
Right,
tell anybody.
begrudgingly.
Don't tell anybody that I did that. So.
We have dog races going on in the background.
Well, Chihuahua race is happening in the house right now. So once again, guys, we have a generous anonymous donor who is matching all the gifts from now through the end of the year. So if you or you know anybody that wants to donate, this is a good time to do it. So share the video, pass that around. We're excited about that. All right, we're just gonna have lumps.
It's okay.
We're gonna have lumps in our pie, so hopefully your pie you can have the patience to do more. So
Another reason why you don't make.
that's another reason why I don't bake. You're absolutely right. Okay, so now we're just gonna put this in the pie crust. I like cream cheese, so it'll be nice to have little surprise bites of cream cheese as we go along. So.
You always say recipe is a guideline.
That's right. Recipes are nothing but a guideline. You guys know how I feel about that too. So if you like lumps, put more. Don't mix it. Don't mix it as much. Just let the lumps go in there. Wow, this is really a fly by the seat of my pants evening tonight, guys. So, okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix the cranberry sauce, the brown sugar, and the cornstarch. So we've got a can of cranberry juice.
When he said
sauce.
except in baking.
Except,
Yeah, baking usually it's not a guideline.
right, yeah.
But
But
you know.
again, that's why I don't bake. So Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm getting everything in here. We got cranberry sauce, cornstarch, which I already measured out here. We've got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch going in, and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. So I just I packed this for the other part. We'll just take a tablespoon out of there. It's going in. Alright, we're going to mix this together.
Melissa's watching.
Melissa, I haven't seen you forever. How's it going? We really are just winging everything tonight, guys. So this is the comedy hour also. So you get a double, you get cooking with Kathy and comedy also. So. Okay.
She said it's been ages.
All right. Okay, so here we go. We got this. We are going to now spoon this over the cream cheese mixture.
She lives with us. That's why it's funny. People are probably like, why is that so funny?
So. I don't know how evenly that is. Look, it looks Christmassy, you guys.
It's supposed to be spread evenly?
I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, it doesn't say evenly.
Oh, okay, good.
We're good. It doesn't say evenly. Don't worry. We're okay.
Don't worry, you're a professional.
It'll probably be nice and pretty when it's cooked. It'll be nice when you cut into it. That's my plan. That is my plan. Okay, now we're going to mix the brown sugar, the flour, and some cinnamon. So we got the flour right here going in. We got the brown sugar. Now I know why nobody's watching because this could be a disaster.
Robert said it's rustic.
It's rustic. What am I putting in here? Oh, cinnamon. So I got some cinnamon right here. We're going to put in a half a teaspoon.
Melissa said she's so good at desserts and loves baking.
Who?
Melissa.
Well, she could come down and do
No,
the show.
she's saying about you.
Oh. I thought she was talking about her. I'm like, come on down. We've got a guest chef tonight. So, okay, so we've got flour, brown sugar, and cinnamon. I'm just going to mix this a little bit. And then we're going to cut in the butter. I need one of those little pastry knife things that you cut the butter in with. I think I have too much in this pot. Okay, going in with the butter. And we're going to make this crumbly, so I don't think I'm supposed to put it all in at once. That's why it says cut in. But I'm going to do it with my hands. I think it's a little bit easier that way since I don't have a little pastry cutter. So,
Yeah, what is that called?
I don't know. Somebody that's a baker can tell me.
Terry said this is why we always have ice cream with fresh fruit for actual dinner parties.
I'm with you. I'm with you guys. Me too. Or there's a lot of good places that you can buy pre-made desserts. So, but this is fun, guys. Seriously, I'm having a good time.
Barry's watching.
Hey, Barry. We have the whole family, so.
They're the only ones that want to watch you bake.
That's right. Nobody else wants to watch me bake. But I'm having fun, and I can laugh at myself along with you guys, so that makes it good.
I just said Pampered Chef has a nice one. One of those,
did?
Wendy. Imagine that.
Imagine that. I probably know somebody who sells Pampered Chef. I don't know. All right, guys. Let's see. We got some crumblies going on.
Crumblies.
Crumblies, that's what it says. Stir it till it's crumbly.
Terry Stonehouse is Duncan
Hey,
is
Terry, be lucky that Holly's going to make your chocolate bombs for you and not me. We're we'll see how this turns out. I'll take pictures later and send them to Emily.
You're putting that on a cookie sheet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, all right. Now that we've got crumbly, we're going to stir in the pecans. Okay.
Terry said, "Thank you, Holly. You're welcome."
God knows you don't want me to do it. So, but yeah, we had a good time last night at Newfield. So thank you so much to Second Helpings for doing that for us. We couldn't do our normal holiday party where we all got together and sat real close and ate. So this was very nice, and we had a really good time. So thank you again to Second Helpings for. Like everything else, we kind of pivot. The word we're not supposed to use this year. We kind of pivot and make things happen. Okay, now we are going to sprinkle all of this over.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle. This is going to end up all over the cookie tray that I'm going to put it on the sheet tray to bake it. So, I truly am following the recipe. I don't know.
Emily went last night too.
Emily, we didn't see you. We didn't see anybody.
It was hard when
it was hard.
Spread out.
Everybody was spread out, and everybody had masks on. And
so maybe we did see her, and we just
might have seen you and not know. We did have hot cocoa and a canned water. So, God, this is a lot. Nobody's talking, you know I'm concentrating, or?
I don't want to mess you up.
They don't want to mess me up. What'd you guys have for dinner, Lou, Terry?
It's about to come over the side.
Yeah, that's good. We're good. All right. Woo, look at that. This might be edible, it might not. We'll see.
Lou is really worried about how much is going into that pie pan.
I know.
We are too.
We are too.
Oh.
All right. Don't have to worry about covering the crust.
Oh, yeah, it's covered. Wow.
Probably won't look good, but it'll taste good. All right. I bet nobody ever asked me to bake again. Okay. All right, so that is going into the oven for 45 to 55 minutes. Until everything's nice and brown and the crust is the way we like it. Ooh, I got a mess going on. And it's sticky. Ugh. All right.
Another reason why you don't like baking.
Exactly. I don't like to be sticky. So, $5 feeds a family of 4. Again, we're up to about 40,000 meals a week we're sending out. We can't do that all at Second Helpings, so we've got 3 satellite kitchens that are still helping us out. We got Nesso, we've got Psalms, and we've got Side Street Deli. So those are the 3 satellite kitchens that are helping us out. We're rocking and rolling, and we're glad that we can do it. There's still a lot of need out there in the community. So we're doing everything we can. Go to the website and just check out, just read the blogs and see what's going on. You can also go to the donate page, and on the donate page there's some apparel. So I don't have any of my Second Helping swag on tonight, but you can it's a great time of year to get it for gifts if you want. So yeah, it's cool. Go there, check everything out, and 15% of the apparel purchase goes back to Second Helpings. So.
Emily said I should have been keeping a tally of Chef Kathy's reasons to not bake.
Who did?
Emily.
Yeah, you should, Emily.
Should be a drinking game.
That probably would not be good. So, I'm going to wipe the cabinet off real quick so I don't get sticky while I'm over here. And then we're going to start on the next project, which I hope is a little bit more successful than this one was. So.
Even the grandkids know you don't like to be sticky.
Yes, they know. It's pretty cool. They're trained. They are trained at a young age. When they put all that candy in their mouth and stuff. I'm like, ooh. So, all right. So, how's everybody doing? Lou and Terry, what did you guys have for dinner?
Oh, they said, sorry, you were
Oh,
talking.
slacking.
They will have yellowtail snapper with Asian flavored quinoa.
You guys are killing me with the yellowtail. I love yellowtail. Okay, on to the next project. This one's going to be a little bit easier, I hope, for me. So this is a no-bake Chinese New Year cookie. There's a couple different versions on this, and I know a lot of people call them haystacks, which that's okay. My mom always called them Chinese New Year's cookies when I was growing up. So basically, super simple recipe. We're just going to melt the chocolate and the peanut butter chips. I got some water already simmering on the stove. I got a cup of peanut butter chips and a cup of chocolate chips. I'm going to throw that into we made a double boiler here on the stove. So we got simmering water underneath and just the bowl on top. And we're going to throw in and see what we got going on here.
Melissa said Chinese haystacks.
There you go, Chinese haystacks, you can call them that. Again, the name is just a guideline. You can call it whatever you like. So, I'm trying to think what all is going on. It's just been a kind of busy time at work. Everybody's, like I said, we had a new class start and the holiday season. So, yeah, we're hanging in there, being pretty busy. Emily, what's going on that I have forgot to say? Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. The Great Pasta Push. Everybody who participated, we partnered with Wish TV Channel 8. They're so awesome. We did a Great Pasta Push, and we got an outrageous amount of pasta, and also we raised some cash, which is always good. So Emily probably has those exact numbers. But it was awesome, and a great partnership, and hopefully we'll be hanging out doing the Great Pasta Push for a while with Channel 8, Wish TV. It was really awesome. And I know, I don't know what's going to happen, but I think there's going to be a twist on Super Bowls this year. Obviously, we all can't get together, so that is coming in the future, I would say. Probably right after the holidays, we're going to announce exactly what's going to happen there. I don't know, or I would tell you guys. So, super excited about that. So those are a few things that are going on. Second Helpings is participating in the Mega Pantry, and I should know the exact term of what they're calling it, but it's out at the Speedway on Saturday. So we will be there. Handing out our grab and goes, and excited to say that some of the National Guard that was with us before their mission got changed are actually going to volunteer and come help us out there. So excited about that. I got to stir for a minute. Sorry, guys. So there's some pretty cool things going on. We're doing good. We're melting. So. But yeah, so $5 feeds a family of 4.
During the Great Pasta Push, we raised 40,000 plus pounds of pasta, which will provide 133,000 plus meals.
Thank you, Emily. That is so. We put pasta in everything, and those of you guys that volunteer know that pasta is real important to our mission. And this was the first time since I've been at Second Helpings that we actually had to purchase pasta before the Great Pasta Push. So
Terry said, this is the best show ever. This would be great on SNL. Seriously, we are really, really enjoying this fun show. As people who just don't bake, this show is for us.
If I could do a Julia Child impression, I would. So. I'm putting myself out there, guys. This is a true me. There is no... It's all live. It's like catching the grill on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Bailey,
get away. our lab apparently thinks I'm a good baker, so he's looking for what he can find.
He'll try to get anything off the counter.
So hopefully there'll be some pictures on the Second Helpings Facebook page. I don't know if we got them, of everybody in their cool holiday attire today. We had some really, really cool, I'm not going to say ugly sweaters, different sweaters, and some great hats. I was excited to see all of it. It was pretty fun. Okay. So we got the chocolate melting here. If you guys weren't so far away, Lou and Terry, I'd just ship it right over to you. But you're probably thankful that you are far away. So, all right, that's almost melted. So let's see what we're gonna do next. So then we're gonna put the noodles. So little Chinese noodles, lo mein noodles, chow mein noodles. Put those in there, and that's about a cup. And then a cup of dry roasted peanuts are going in. And then we are going to put the chocolate in just a second. Chocolate and the peanut butter. You can also use butterscotch chips in here if you'd like. You could maybe make a combination of all three, or substitute the peanut butter for the butterscotch chips. So lots of versions of this. And yeah, so you can, again, it's a guideline. It's a guideline, so. All right. Okay, so we got the chocolate and the peanut butter all nice and melted. It's going in a bowl. Just like it says.
Steaming.
Yeah. What's anybody else out there eating? Is anybody there? Everybody's... Thank you to all of you that are hanging with me and allowing me to embarrass myself with you guys. I appreciate that. So, all right. Now we're just going to mix this together. Oh, I should have used my hands with a glove for this. In a minute, we'll bake in the oven and see what that looks like. All right.
It mixed easier than I thought, yeah.
Yeah. This is a pretty easy one. Maybe I'll just make this all the time as my, this will be my signature dessert. It doesn't help that I made a pie for you guys that I have never tried to make before. So, you get to see the first attempt. Because there are some pies that I am pretty comfortable making that I did make for our restaurant. I make a really good key lime pie, a true key lime pie.
It's just not very Christmassy.
But yeah, and a sugar cream pie, but everybody does sugar cream pie. So I thought I'd try something different. So, turn this on. The thing that I am good at doing is usually making a pretty good mess in the kitchen. So,
yes, amen.
So we got that. We got that part down tonight. Then what you do with these, you just take a baking sheet or anything, because you're not. It's not going to go in the oven. It's just going to go in the refrigerator. I lined it with parchment paper. You could, like I said, you could put this on a plate if you wanted, whatever you wanted to go in your refrigerator. I just did a baking sheet so it would be easier for us to see. And then you're just going to kind of drop these on there, whatever size you like. I'm going to put a glove on, a couple of gloves, because I feel it coming on that I'm going to be messing with them. So... And we'll just do a little drop. And again, whatever size you want them to be. Those are a little big, maybe. I don't know. Is Terry still on? Terry, what are you guys eating for dinner? Terry Stonehouse. Not Stonehouse. Dugan. Got you and Francine all confused. She must not be on. They just want to make sure the cookie bombs or chocolate bombs are coming. Holly is actually the baker in our house, so she's going to do the holiday baking this year.
I bake cookies.
Except
So-
for these cookies and that pie that's in the oven. So
Sugar cookies is about as fancy as I get.
no, you do some other baking. So. Again, there's a lot of good places that you can buy baked goods. So I'm excited about next week. I'll be back in my comfort zone. We're going to be doing a nice standing rib roast. So that'll be fun. Has anybody been to the fairgrounds to see their lights? We think that we're going to probably take the grandkids, and that way we can still social distance. They can be in their car with the parental units, and we can be in our car, and we can kind of FaceTime and listen to their
Oohs and ahs.
oohs and ahs for the lights. So that's going to be a different holiday tradition, I guess, where we can actually see each other and still be safe and social distance. So
Hope says she has.
oh, Hope's on. Hey, Hope. So did she? Is it cool? Probably put these two.
Emily said had they had lights at the fairgrounds before. She didn't remember that. I don't know if they did last year, but they
One
had them
year
at the
they did, I
Speedway
think.
a few years.
Yeah,
But
the Speedway would have been cool, but they didn't do it this year.
she said $30 per car, $7 a person. Buy tickets online and do not go on the weekends.
Okay. That's good to know. I'm sure it's crowded as heck. Does it take like half hour or so to get through? I'm just cramming cookies on here now. I don't think I went over far enough. Far enough.
Fur enough.
Didn't go over far enough. All right. That's the baking episode, folks.
Emily said, yeah, Kevin said today that they had to wait an hour to get in.
Wow.
So take snacks, I guess, is,
On the weekend, right? So.
yeah, maybe.
Okay, guys, here's the, almost on the floor. Chinese New Year's cookies, ready to go. They're going to go in the refrigerator as soon as we find room in there, so I'm going to leave them right here for now. I'm
She
going to
said,
take a peek in the oven.
she said long lines on the weekends. We went on a weeknight, runs until 10, so if you go at the tail end, they will let you in. Takes about a half hour.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I think that we're definitely going to do that. So, all right. The Christmas, the holiday baking show is in the books. we're done. So, I hope everybody's been entertained by this. I certainly have entertained myself. Seriously, guys, we so appreciate you. I'm going to take a picture of this pie after it's all cooked and out of the oven and done. And I will make sure that Emily gets those pictures, and we will post them. We'll post the cookies. They're not going to look much different. So we'll do that, and I won't put you guys through another baking cooking with Kathy for a long time, if ever. Unless we're doing key lime pie or something like that. Seriously, guys, we can't do this without you. We truly, all the volunteers, the food donors, the financial donors, and I know that a lot of you are one of all of those. You do all of more than one thing. So we truly appreciate that. This year has been crazy, and what you do is so important to what we do. So thank you all so much for everything. The most important thing is we want you to be safe. We want everybody to be safe. It's crazy times, and we want you, if you're not comfortable coming in to volunteer, then don't come in. And I mean that with all the love in my heart. We want everybody to be safe. We're doing everything we can to be safe, and we want you to do the same thing. So again, thank you. $5 feeds a family of 4. We have a anonymous donor that's matching through the end of the year your gifts. So this is a good time to do it. Again, thanks, guys. I truly enjoy hanging with you guys on Thursday nights, even when we're doing silly stuff like this. Next week it's going to be standing rib roast or prime rib. So come hang out with me. If you need any recipes, I think we got them all on there. But if you need anything, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out and email me, Kathy at secondhelpings.org, or you can message me on Facebook, or however you want to get a hold of me. Again, thanks, guys, for everything you do. We'll get a picture up for you. I love you guys.